Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Andrews and I'm still solving the boxes on the HackTheBox CTF 2023 Cyber Apocalypse, the Cursed Mission. Of course, this mission was really cursed. Pandora has been doing some crazy stuff, dangerous stuff, so I'm going to tackle the Passman. I believe I was able to solve it. Let's see. Pandora discovered the presence of a mole within the ministry. Oh my goodness. Be very careful of those around you guys. Wow. To proceed with caution, yeah, she needs to be very, very careful. She's been doing dangerous stuff. She must obtain the master control password for the ministry, which is stored in the password manager. Can you hack into the password manager? I don't feel ethical anymore. I'm hacking it to get password for the password manager. I don't even know the cause of the password manager, whether they are the good guys or the bad guys. Well, let's see if we live to tell the tale of whether the ministry and whoever is in charge was a good guy or not. Okay, so let's just focus on our mission and get rid of all these thoughts that are not helpful for our mission. Okay, another login page. Surely getting rid by getting different login page. Let's inspect, let's view page source, and then see a little bit of information. So we have the username here with the title. Okay. So we can create. Yeah. Okay. Mm. You can register and then. Okay, let's see. Let's quickly take a look at the. JavaScript. Okay, we have a couple of JavaScripts here. Let's see. jQuery login outcome. Let's update. I think this is what is of importance to us. Okay. So we have a login function here. And yeah, oh, GraphQL. So we are sending a post. We are posting the JSON, a JSON that contains this information to GraphQL. For GraphQL to work on it and do something. Okay. This is what we are sending. Okay. Let me see here. So for this challenge, we were given the source code, but I'm going to use the source code to do it. Imagine if you don't have the source code and go in like a black box, you are going in all blinded. That would be very difficult. Or at least it won't be as easy. You'll be lucky if it is easy, but yes. So I believe I already have the files, but I don't want to use the one that I used during the challenge. I want to show you guys everything. Okay, so after party. CD then to another directory that I'll call. What was the name again? Passman. Okay. Let me go to downloads and copy this. Oh, yes. Okay. So okay, so guys, we are given yes, I tried the source. So you can spawn a Docker file that will replicate what we have on the yeah. So we can have a local version of this box ourselves and test things out before we even go online to see if we can get the flag. So let me see. So we have entry point.sh. Oh, okay. We'll give it the right privileges and then we run these commands. That's what is going on. And then oh, this seems to be generating MD5 so it is generating some hash for us. And then we call this my SQL. Okay. Okay, so we are creating a database Passman. This is the database table users. Okay. And then we have an ID. These are all very important. The ID will definitely be unique because it's automatically increasing and the username is unique and it's not now. The password too is not now. The email too is unique. So you must have a unique email. You can use the same email for different accounts. And we know from here that we have an admin, we have Louise Barnett, Nina Voila, Alvin Fisher, and they are all being generated a random password. Okay. And they all are different. Yeah, it's admin. This is true. We have one. So we know admin have administrative privileges. So if you can get access to admin, yeah, we are done. We've made it. And then yeah, I didn't read the description, so I don't even know what I'm doing. So Pandora discovered the presence of a mode in the image. Oh, I read it. Okay, so to proceed with course, she must obtain the master control password for the ministry, which is stored in password. So if I am to guess correctly, this website is just a password manager where people save their passwords. Okay. I'm not guessing it. I actually did it on the day, so I know it. So we have the Docker. So this function code and then it will spawn Docker for us. Nothing to see over here. I remember seeing it over here. So call this, which is this, and then okay. So another thing to see here, let's take a look at the challenge. We're not getting any valuable information so far. So we have a database.js. The name is already interesting. We have a class database, we have a constructor here, which is establishing a connection with this details. No, none of them is okay. This is interesting. We know how. Oh, okay. I thought we have a situation where the input is not sanitized or anything, and then we can just directly enter a SQL and then get a SQL injection. Actually, on the challenge, I think I fell for this rabbit hole. I thought it would work, but later on, I did my research and I found out this is one of the ways. I actually knew it, but I had forgotten. But I just googled a little bit and found out these are one of the ways that we prevent SQL injection. So that's the statement, and it will pass this to this place with us. Okay, so you can't get a SQL injection like we did for the previous box. So this is how the user to also log in. The very same thing. This is very difficult. Okay. So you can update the password. Update user set password, username. The very same thing. So these two not easy. At least not with the method that I used previously. That can be done. Get phrase list. Okay, so this will get me the password that I have saved as yeah, this will get me the password for my password manager. I don't know if that makes sense. And this will allow me to add password to my password vault. Yes, some form of okay. Let's see anything. Yeah, so this is a GraphQL. The roots and how there is register. So this is what will be called whenever we send the API request, the login, it will clear the cookie session and then redirect you to okay. I think so that's about it. I actually already have an idea of how we will do it. This is basically because I've already done this before. But when I was actually tackling it, it wasn't easy. I spent, if not a day, I think, yeah, on solving it. Okay, so the interesting thing is, let me show you. Let's see password. This. Let me make sure it's our intersect is on. Let's see. Okay, let's send this to Peter. For this, I know this will work. This is what we did previously. This was for okay, so previously remember we just entered this and then everything worked. Everything worked like magic. It was a charm, such a beauty. Simple yet effective. Okay, let's try our luck. Oh, username or password invalid. That's the message we are getting right there. So this method is not going to work. This method is not going to work. And as I explained earlier on, this is because of the usage of these placeholders. You can see over here. The constant user, this is what is preventing us from. It's preventing this method from working actually. So what I later on decided to do is this. Let me show you. I'm not going on ahead early to do it. I believe the thought process matters a lot. So I know we know from the source code that the username and the email must be unique, so I can't use admin. If not, I'll try to use admin and then sort of like, I don't know, get another one that looks like the same thing. Hopefully maybe something works out, but I can't do that. So I have to come up with a different user. Let's say Sabandi at HTB.com. And let's say the password is Sabandi again. Okay, let's sign up. And yes, accounts, let's log in. Sabandi. Let's see, we are logged in. And sorry, I should have tried to check with GoBaster the various uh, pages that is available. I do not do that. Anyways, but it's very important for you to do that. If you had done that, you would have already know there's something like dashboard. Assuming we didn't have the source code. Okay. So this is how you manage to create. So this is actually my password manager. Like where let's see, I have a password for google.com. Username is Abandi, and the password I'm using over there is 123. There's nothing to note, and then I add it and then let's see that. Yes, anytime I log in, I'll have this over here. From the source code, this is what has it. But mind you, nothing is happening. We can't use the very same injection that as I did for the login page. It won't work because of this placeholder method that the developer used. It won't work. Neither will this one too won't work. The very same method. So far, nothing will work. I spent days. It was later on I discovered, oh, what about this update password? What is it doing? Because I didn't see it on the login page. Did you guys see any update password on the login page or the register page? Let's log out. Not here. Not here either. So I became curious, and then let's log in again, and then let me show you how the API request. Okay, so when you come here, there's the API request. Okay, but what was interesting was this. What was interesting was this, because we know that we are calling this function login user and passing these arguments to it. Okay, so I checked the source code again. I was looking for login user. Let's see if we can find login user. Update password. Okay. Yes, so this is the login user. Okay, so I realized that sorry guys, so I realized that in the API request we are specifying the function that we want to send it to, which is this login user. Okay, so a little one came to my mind if I could work around it, and instead of this login user, I rather send it to update password. But there's nothing here checking to ensure that the username that I want to change the password for is actually the current user. Okay. So if I manage to send it to this function rather, then I will be able to update the password for admin and then log in as admin. Okay, so let's put this and then log in. Okay, go ahead. So it has sent a get phrase list. It wants the list of my password for my mods. It wants this. Okay, so now let's go to repeater and then modify this query, this API request to get, you understand what I mean, to get it for update password. So we need to do a little bit of intriguing fun stuffs. So the login user is taking a very safe username and password. So I think we just need to change the login user to update password, and then that should work. That should work. Mind you, this is working. These things are working because we know the source code. I can only imagine how difficult it would be without the source code. So yeah. Let me check something about the register. When you're registering, what happens? Okay, so the password is not even hashed before it's okay. So there's no need. I guess they hashed it here so that we cannot see it. I guess they use the function to hash it. They randomize it and hashed it just for us not to be able to see it from there. And actually solve the box. Okay. So I'm just going to update it and just make the password. Just that, let's send it. Let's see. It's saying that cannot query for update. Oh, it's capital U, but I copied it directly. It's small U here, so I guess I have to change this to capital U. Message. You have a message that authentication is required. Really? Mutation, username, password, string, update password, username, password. Let's see, wow, that's surprising. Let me go back and check. Well, this is taking longer than I expected. Okay, what is it? What are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong? Let me check. What are we doing wrong? There might be something that I'm doing wrong. If the request cookie session is unidentified, authentication required. Should I assume that? Okay, let me refresh. No. For let me log out and log back in. Maybe the cookie for that session that I'm using, the repeater for it. Okay, let me send this to repeater. I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know. How should I copy this? Let me punch repeater. Maybe I should copy this cookie machine. But it seems that then seems to be validating for it. I think, well, let me make sure it works for it before I explain anything. Not good. If it is not working, then go on ahead and explain something and that thing. Well, I just want to. Okay, so username Sabandi. I'm going to make the username admin, so the password will still be Sabandi, and this was update password. Let's see. Successful. So now I can explain. So this was actually validating if the user is logged in based on the session cookies. Okay, so if you don't have a session cookie, you get authentication required. Wow, I see, guys. It has worked, and let's quickly log in as admin. Okay, so admin and password as Ibandi, and user logged in successfully. Isn't that sweet? Very sweet. Very sweet. So guys, this took longer than I expected. Thanks guys for hanging around. I love you all and I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe and share. Let me know of your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks.